From throwing shoes to yelling to full-on fistfights, here's our list of the top 10 celebrities who got into fights on the red carpet. Starting off, we have Kelly Rowland and an assistant. Insiders have revealed the reason why Kelly Rowland scolded an assistant on the red carpet at the Cannes Film Festival this past week. Now, Kelly was attending the premiere of the French film Marcelo Mio. As Kelly made her way up the famous steps, she appeared to engage in a verbal dispute with a member of security after she held up her arm to guide her into the venue. It has been revealed that the fight happened because staff members at the festival were being aggressive and Kelly had it with them. The people who are assigned to helping stars walk the red carpet were being aggressive and Kelly was trying to ignore it, the source said. By the time she got to the last woman, she had it because she scolded Kelly and told her to move when she was trying to wave to fans and help the paparazzi get their shot, they added. Now, the source also revealed she doesn't care if she comes across like a diva if she knows that she is advocating for herself. She isn't fake and wanted to set a clear boundary. Footage from the altercation shows a furious Kelly visibly scolding the staff member as she held up her finger to scold the woman in front of the crowd in attendance. Now, the security guard appeared to frantically respond to Kelly, who even turned back to continue her tirade as she made her way up the rest of the steps. Next up is Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Now, the Queens of Rap had an altercation during New York Fashion Week in 2018. Sources stated that Cardi B reportedly became upset with Nicki after she heard she was criticizing her skills as a mother. A video was posted of Cardi B shouting and lunging towards someone believed to be Nicki. Shoes were thrown. No photos of the incident showed Cardi B being escorted out of the party barefoot with a sizable bump on her forehead, presumably caused by Nicki's security detail who intervened after Cardi threw a shoe at Nicki. Now, after the incident, Cardi took to Instagram and wrote that she lets a lot of slide and that the fight was a result of Nicki's questioning of her capabilities as a mother. Now, speaking on her radio show later, Nicki said, "Get this woman some effing help." And after that, Cardi took to Instagram again to debunk Nicki's side of the story. Apparently, they have squashed any issues they've had with each other at the moment, but who knows if this feud will reignite again. Then there's Machine Gun Kelly and Conor McGregor. At the 2021 VMAs, UFC fighter Conor McGregor and Machine Gun Kelly almost got involved in a fight on the red carpet. According to Page 6, the pair had to be separated as they walked the red carpet at the annual event, with McGregor seemingly throwing a punch in Machine Gun Kelly's direction. A source also alleged to Page 6 that McGregor threw a drink over MGK, and photos suggested that there was no love lost between the pair. In fact, one eagle-eyed witness shared video footage of the fight on Twitter, and it certainly looked like the professional fighter was ready to engage in a full-on punching match with the musician. Now, despite there being a slew of photographic and video evidence of the almost beatdown, McGregor's representative released a statement to Page 6 saying, "Conor only fights fighters." Now, according to Radar Online sources, there was a lot of screaming between the pair on the red carpet, with security guards trying to intervene and stop the altercation from escalating. Now, it remains unclear why McGregor and Machine Gun Kelly were fighting, but it was a crazy interaction overall. Moving on to Dakota Johnson and Melanie Griffith. Now, for those of you who don't know, yes, Dakota Johnson is a nepotism baby. Now, at the time of this red carpet interview with her mother, Melanie Griffith, her movie 50 Shades of Grey had recently come out. Now, being rated R due to themes and nude scenes, an interviewer asked Melanie if she had seen the film. Now, Melanie will do anything to support her daughter, except watching a sexually explicit film starring her, and honestly, I don't blame her. The two got into a very uncomfortable conversation after being asked whether Melanie had seen the movie. Melanie simply responded no, then added, "I don't think I can, I think it would be strange." "Alright, you don't have to see it," argued Dakota. "If she tells me to see it, I'll see it," her mother said, and Dakota followed this up with, "I tell you to see it and you're like, eh." Definitely an awkward moment between a mother and daughter in general, but in regards to them talking about 50 Shades of Grey, I feel like it's even awkwarder. I just want to know who greenlit that question for the interviewer because it's an incredibly awkward and strange question to ask. Now there's Aubrey Plaza and Michael Cera. Things got awkward on the red carpet between Aubrey Plaza and Michael Cera. Aubrey was doing an interview with Sun TV about her film Scott Pilgrim vs. the World when Michael jokingly grabbed the microphone. Aubrey snapped at him saying seriously don't do that. She then started yelling at him and this leads to an abrupt end to the interview. However, it seems as though that Aubrey might have just been playing things up, and that seems to be the general sense to fans as well. Now the pair get along so well, and also fun fact, they actually almost got married. Now perhaps Aubrey was trying to find a way out of the interview and she found it thanks to Michael. On the other hand, some fans think the entire ordeal was fake and was just a fun prank for the two of them. Now with their sense of humor, it definitely seems like a prank to me, but it's just a really cringy moment. Now let's talk about Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. In August 2019, it was announced that Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth had split up after tying the knot in December 2018. Now since then, the general public has been reflecting on the couple's relationship and dug up some footage of them acting strange on the red carpet. In a video of the pair at the premiere of Avengers Endgame in 2019, Miley can be seen pretending to lick her husband, which Liam doesn't look overly happy about. Now it's even been suggested that he may have been saying, "Could you behave for once?" Now as the Avengers Endgame premiere took place just several months before the couple confirmed their split, it is extremely possible that there was some tension between the pair. MTV News reported on an additional video clip from the event, which allegedly showed Liam expressing his disdain as Miley started twerking on the red carpet. Now basically this particular joint appearance likely wasn't as picture perfect as it initially seemed. Moving on to Hugh Grant and Ashley Graham. While walking the red carpet at the 2023 Oscars, Hugh Grant was quickly called out online after an interview with Ashley Graham on ABC's Academy Awards pre-show. When asked by the model what his favorite part of the awards ceremony was, he responded, "It's fascinating, the whole world of humanity is here, it's Vanity Fair." Things only got more awkward as Hugh began unenthusiastically responding with short answers, such as saying he wasn't rooting for any nominees in particular, and stating that he couldn't remember the name of the tailor who worked on his suit. Now the interview concluded with Ashley asking him about appearing in one of the night's nominated films, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, in which he made a cameo as the partner of Daniel Craig's detective character. "Well, I'm barely in it," he stated. "I'm in it for about 3 seconds." Now on top of that, when asked if he had fun shooting the Knives Out sequel, he simply responded with, "Almost." Twitter then went crazy calling out his behavior, and it was just a plain awkward exchange, but all I gotta say is poor Ashley. Then there's Sacha Baron Cohen and Ryan Seacrest. In the span of a week in 2012, Sacha Baron Cohen went from being banned from attending the Oscars dressed up as his latest character, the Dictator, to getting a last-minute invite from the Academy to dumping what he said were Kim Jong-il's ashes on Ryan Seacrest during E's live red carpet coverage of the event. Now emerging from a limo flanked by 2 women and dressed as General Aladdin, a fictional ruler invented by the comedian, Sacha marched straight up to Ryan and declared "Death to the West," before accidentally dumping an urn of the North Korean ruler's ashes all over a seemingly stunned Ryan. Now after Sacha left, Ryan said, "I had an idea something was coming. I didn't know in what fashion or form. Now you know why this isn't taped. Anything can happen, and it most certainly did all over my lapel." It was definitely strange and awkward, and it's one of the most embarrassing red carpet moments of all time. Up next is David Arquette and RJ City. In 2018, David Arquette got into a physical altercation after a man ambushed him on a red carpet. Now the man who ambushed David was pro wrestler RJ City, who David was supposed to wrestle that weekend. Now the incident went down when David was on the red carpet at the 350 Days premiere in Los Angeles. Video of the July 12th incident posted to TMZ showed David chatting with photographers and reporters when RJ approaches him, pestering him by getting in his personal space. Now David eventually pushes RJ, who responds by slapping David in the face. "See you Sunday, goodbye," RJ says as he is escorted off the red carpet. Now the bad blood between the two began on Twitter when the duo started throwing jabs at each other. Now after the red carpet scuffle, David told reporters, "I have a match with RJ City on Sunday, and apparently he bum rushed me on the red carpet. It's already been personal." And finally we have Krishan Rock and her stylist. In January 2023, Krishan Rock shocked everyone at the premiere of Baddies West when she was caught on camera throwing a punch. According to What's on Rap, who posted a video clip of the altercation on Twitter, the fight happened just 3 days after she announced her pregnancy, and a security guard managed to stop the fight before it got any worse. Now, although the video doesn't show the person Rock punched, it's been suggested that it may have been the rapper's former stylist. Now, Chrisean's red carpet punch isn't the first time she's been seen getting physical in public. That same month, TMZ shared video footage of her allegedly starting a fight with 2 women during a visit to rapper Blueface's house. According to the outlet, Chrisean attempted to crash a party that was occurring in the hopes of taking her on and off partner Blueface away. TMZ reported that Rock left the party solo after the very public fight, but it's clear that she's not afraid to throw a punch on or off the red carpet. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 celebrities who got into fights on the red carpet. Now, which fight do you think is the worst? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.